Hey guys, welcome back to the Northeast Florida Surf Fishing Forecast. Here we are in South Ponte Vedra today, getting some video. We had northeast winds at about 10 to 12, a little higher gust. Surf was from 2 to 4 foot, but the water was beautiful, guys. I did not have a chance to fish, but I will, hopefully tomorrow. I know the whiting are here. Nobody on the beach, of course. And absolutely fishy looking water. When you see water like this, guys, it's perfect. We had a very low tide. The next few days we got negative lows, so the tide's going to get much lower than it normally does. As you can see, there's a big sandbar, all that whitewash right there. Go to the left of it and there's a little cut through there, and that's where I'd be fishing. But the last few days, even with the wind, my buddy Matt did really well in Jack's Beach on Sunday on Diet Pepsi Shrimp, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. Like I was saying, Matt, he fished Jack's Beach Sunday afternoon. He had people on the left and on the right of him. He was the only one catching. He sent me a video and showed me, and the only difference was he was using shrimp soaked in Diet Pepsi. So guys, it works. I've been using it over 25 years now, and it's never failed me. Me personally, I like using it more when the water's cold and the fish are a little bit more sluggish. It really seems to add a little bit of oomph to make them bite. As the water warms up, those fish become more aggressive. So you can still soak the shrimp in Diet Pepsi and they'll still bite it, but it's really not needed as much once it warms up. At least that's what I found. I know guys who use it year round and they still catch fish. So it's personal preference, but definitely when the water's cold like this. In fact, last week when I went, I had 4 rods set up. I had 1 rod set up with just shrimp by itself, no Diet Pepsi. And that rod got a bite maybe once every 25 minutes, whereas the shrimp and Diet Pepsi rods, it was nonstop action. I filled up a cooler, had 17 in an hour, and then released a lot more that I didn't want to keep. Right now, I'm keeping everything over 12 inches, and they are some really nice whiting right now in the surf, guys. So if you get a chance, get out there. We got low tides in the middle of the day, and the next few days, the winds look great. Tuesday, I'm looking at right now, west in the morning at 5, switching to the northeast at 5 to 10. On Wednesday, southeast at 5 to 7. And then on Thursday, south, and then switching to the east, 5 to 6. Very light winds. Water should stay pretty clean. There is a little bit of surf, 2 to 4 foot, but that's going to come down. But fresh shrimp and Diet Pepsi has been the key, guys, and it's working up and down the coast. I got a few other reports past Daytona and into Melbourne Beach. Same thing. They were fishing, and people around them were getting very few, and they were doing quite well. In fact, I'll mention it, Matt, when he left the beach on Sunday, there's a guy next to him hadn't caught any. Matt gave him the rest of his shrimp that were soaked. And the guy's first cast out, he caught a big bull whiting, and the guy just couldn't believe it. But you don't have to believe it if you don't want to, but I stick by it. I'll just put it this way. Anything I tell you on this channel, I don't want to lie because that makes me look bad. So if I'm telling you it, I use it. I'm not going to push a product or a tip or advice that I personally don't use and have had good success with. So me and the sinker guy are on agreement here that we're to help people. We're here to help people to become more proficient at catching fish. And when you can catch more fish, it really does make the experience more enjoyable. I know a lot of people who I've talked to over the years who said they hated fishing, and I asked why. They said they went 1 or 2 times and never caught a fish, and then they gave it up. And we don't want you to give it up. We want you to learn how to have fun. And if you don't want to keep the fish, but you're still catching, to let them go. I went with a friend, Bill, a few months ago, and we were catching drum, reds, and sheephead. He didn't want any of the fish, and that's fine. But he had a blast, and that's all that counts. And take your kids fishing, guys. When I was younger, my mom would drop me off on the old Jack's Beach Pier Saturday morning. I didn't come home till the pier closed Saturday night, and the same thing again on Sunday. And I picked up a lot of skills fishing and a lot of wisdom from all the old fishermen who not only teach you about fishing, but about life in general. And that's something these video games won't teach you. If your kids are on video games, put a fishing pole in their hand and let them catch a fish. But that's my little rant. Sorry, guys. My kids, fortunately, they love to fish, and I just want them to have fun doing it. And when they catch fish, it makes them want to keep going back more and more. But for the next few days, it looks like the whiting should bite good. The water right now is still 58 in Jack's Beach. Daytona, it was at 62. Melbourne, it's at 66 right now. Barring any more cold fronts that are really strong, it should gradually warm up. And I told you guys on Thursday I would have the water temp video. Well, like the saying goes, life got in the way, and we had a funeral memorial service to go to on Sunday, and that was that. I got about half of it done, and I'm about to work on more of it right now, and we'll have it up in the next few days, maybe even tonight. I got all the information that I want to share. I just got to record it, guys. So thanks for watching. Send me those reports. Let me know what you're catching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Tight lines and fish on.